Hi, I'm Pat, and this is part 2 of my 2-part series about the song Freight Train in open D tuning. In this lesson, we'll be learning a fancied up version, which builds up on the simplified version we've learned in part 1, but it includes lots more licks, fills, and is played at a faster tempo as well. It's a very fun one to play, but definitely challenging if you want to play it up to speed. So that's why I would highly recommend that you check out part 1 of the lesson first, because it will definitely make things easier for you if you master the simplified version first. So again, I'll be using my weissenborn for this lesson, but you can of course use a dobro or lap steel tuned to open D. And if you need more info about how to tune your instrument to open D, then feel free to check out my free lesson called Introduction to Open D Tuning for weissenborn, dobro, or lap steel. Also, this lesson comes with 2 pages of tablature, so make sure to print that out first so that you can follow along. And now let's get started. Freight Train in open D tuning, part 2, Fancied Up version. Okay, so my weissenborn is tuned to open D, D, A, D, F sharp, A, D, from the thickest to the thinnest string. D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. And again, check out my free lesson called Introduction to Open D Tuning for weissenborn, dobro, or lap steel to get you started on how to tune a steel guitar instrument to open D. So for those of you who haven't followed part 1 of this lesson, I'm going to first talk about the main chord progression. If you have followed part 1, then you can either skip this or you can listen to it again if you want to refresh your memory. So this arrangement is basically a 8-bar chord progression that you repeat 3 times with an intro and an ending in between. So let's first try to memorize the chord progression. It's something I usually recommend to do in my lessons because, in my opinion, learning the chord progression first helps you learn the song as well. So it's start off measure 2 of your tablature with the D chord. Then measure 3 we got an A chord. Then we got an A again, and back to D. Then we got a F sharp, then G, then half bar D, half bar A, then back to D. So to memorize this chord progression quicker, we can also do what I also usually do with most of my lessons, that is singing the melody and the chord names while playing the chord progression. So let's try to do this. So again, starting off measure 2 of your tablature. D chord, da da, then A chord again, back to D. Now to G chord, then D to A, back to D, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay, so the song kicks off measure 1 of your tablature with this lick. Again. So this lick might sound complicated the first time you hear it, but it's actually not that hard to play. It's a straight 16th note rhythm lick, which is taken from a D major scale. Right? So I've got my bar on the 4th fret first string, tilted up, and I play this quick roll, like this. So in order to have the strings muted, the 2nd and 3rd string that is, I mute with my ring and pinky behind the bar, like this. But those 2 strings, 3rd and 2nd, are muted. So I play 3rd, 2nd and 1st string with thumb, index and middle, like this. That's a quick roll. Then I slide from the 4th to the 5th fret, back to the 4th, pull off the open 1st string. And notice how this is a slide on the beat for the first note. 1, 1, 1 E and A, 1 E and A, 1 E and A. Then 4th fret, 2nd string with my index, 1 E and A, 1 E and A. Then open first with my middle. Then again I pick the 2nd string with my index, bar is on the 4th fret, pull back to the 2nd string, and I pull off from 4 to 0 basically, like this. Then I pull my bar back to the 4th string and I play the 4th string with my thumb. And then open 2nd with my middle. One E and a 2 E and a 3. 1 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. Okay, so all 16th notes. Then I play the open 4th with my middle, hammer on the 4th fret, and open 2nd with my middle, and then I play this. Okay, so a series of pull off. I've got my bar on the 4th fret 2nd string, and I play the note with my middle, pull off the open 2nd string, and then same thing on the 7th fret. Right? 4 E and A. So the whole phrase slowly. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and A. Okay, all 16th note. So as long as you practice it slowly, you will be able to quickly play it. Let's move on to the next phrase now.